And it's Monday. It's Monday, boys. Oh my. Yeah, Monday. Monday is always a challenging day. I know exactly the feeling, but we are here. It is Monday. Ay. Let me just start. I forgot to start a few things and then I will be with you. Hello, Wind Limit Games. Hey. This project is an MMO, a fantasy MMO. Which existed in another engine in the past, and now we are porting it to Unreal. But actually, I would say we did it. The game is ported and is working in Unreal on 3 different platforms: Windows, Linux, and Mac. Yeah, it works. You can go to our download page and download it right now. It is working. Incredible. It is. We ported pretty much everything there was in the old game. And hello, Hula. So you are the actual developer of the previous version? Yes, I am. I mean, I am one of the many developers of the previous version. The previous version was populated by many more developers, was a different epoch, and you know, video games were in a different status than today, and there was, you know, way more people interested in game development as it was something new, or anyway something exciting. Today, I think less people are interested. I don't know why, but probably because it's harder. I mean, to make a game that is actually meaningful, you know, you need to be a fairly large studio, have invested quite some money. Even if Unreal Engine and other engines like that definitely improve the situation a lot. It's much easier these days, but still, you know, the games are getting more complex. Wait, I have to show my face. Hello? Hello, but yes, I am anyway the original founder, inventor, leader, evil director of the game. That's me. It's me. And yeah. And at the moment, I'm not the only one survived, because actually there are a few more people helping me, or at least they were helping me 2 years ago. Now lately, I'm pretty much alone, but I'm confident that they will return. At the moment, I have one very faithful person, loyal and faithful person, which is Uajet, which is working in Game Master, and he helps sometimes with setting and lore. And he runs the events every weekend in game. There is Tanak, which is also a former developer from the previous version, that is helping sometimes in rules, but in the last year I didn't see him much. There is Zwei, which is one of the former creators of the Amnedair city, the Kleros city. And he did some stuff lately. He helped me with the towers that we put in the with these towers. Let me see if I can show you. He built those. So yeah, there is some help, but let's say is a bit sporadic. But I think it's fine. These towers. Wait, if it loads up, yeah, these towers. So he helped, well, he helped, he actually made it. Now the sketch was done by someone else, but then he built these towers. He reused the original textures, so these are the original plane shift textures. So this texture probably is 20 years old, by the way. And, but it's still holding, somehow. Yeah, so there is some help, but... and then we have a lot of people supporting. We have people, you know, doing, let's say, making donations to the game and supporting on Patreon. And with that money, I do commissions, and so I commission stuff. Yeah. Yes, I do. And the stuff that is commissioned then goes into the game. Yay. Hello, Marcelo. How are you? We should finish the tree, Marcelo. Are you still using the original server? You support? No, I had to port everything because Unreal is working in a very different way compared to our original server. It's working with basically the client and the server being the same code base, right? So if I open up the sources, you know, and I take PS character, which is our main character, right? This class, PS character class. So this class is present on the client and on the server, right? And this class, right, is present both sides. And Unreal Engine is capable through the networking code to basically pass the pointers to a specific to one of the characters from client to server. So you can say, oh, there is my character on the server, I want to equip a weapon. You just equip a weapon there and it's automatically, well, it's not exactly true, but anyway, let's say it's kind of automatically transferred on the client on the same character, right? So basically, and also the movement system, the character moves on the server the same way it moves on the client. So there is basically kind of a one-to-one correlation, and so you need to have the server. Well, I mean, it's much better to have the server the same as the client and so made in Unreal. But in theory, you could have a server that is different, but you will have to redo completely the networking and everything. So we reused a lot server side, and if you look at the old code and the new code, I can give you some examples if you want, just for I don't know, the interest, just for, you know, science, just for science. So if I take, I don't know, PS character loader, right? And we go with, I don't know, new character data, right? New character data. Okay, let's take this function and let's see how it was in the old code, right? There is the old code that I still have open because sometimes I'm still looking at it. I mean, hopefully this function exists. I mean, not everything exists in both versions of, yeah, but you see it exists. So if you take this function in the old code, this is probably one of the ones that is very, very similar. If you take this function in the old code and you take it in the new code, right? Just for science, a second. Right? So there is PS character loader, new character loader, account ID, PS character. Now, as you can see, PS character, for example, change. It's not the same class, right? So here is, oops. Here is PS character and here is a PS character, okay? But pretty much the same. This line identical, this line identical, this line identical, this line identical, right? Clear character traits. Pretty much this is identical. Now here it starts to change because the way we manage errors and logging and everything is different in Unreal. So this line, for example, changed completely, right? This line also changed slightly because this one became a class, for example. This one changed, yes, because this class became another class, but you see that the flow is very similar, right? So there is a for. There is a trait getting loaded. If the trait is not empty, we do this. So we call the same function. But yeah, pretty much I had to change every single line, or anyway, check every single line. So yeah, I mean, it's been a long work, but the good news is that it's done. The good news is that it's done and it works. The new game works. We just squashed probably the last very, very bad bug that we had 2 days ago. And yeah, now we have also new features. Like we have new art. Like, for example, these are illustrations from the character creation of the game, which are new illustrations and such. Hello, Reja. I just downloaded the game yesterday. Okay, I didn't make it out the starting area. Yeah, the starting area is a bit annoying, but my idea was that, you know, our game is not easy, and so if people cannot make it through the first area, anyway, they will not make it through the game. So, yeah. Let's say it's your first test, if you are compatible with our game. How many players could Planeshift hold in the old server? How many you think? Hey, this is a very, very good question. Wind limit is a very good question because we don't know. Actually, we really, really don't know. The old game was able to hold 350 players concurrently with no problem on a machine that at that time had 2 gigabytes of RAM, right? But it was like 20 years ago, right? So it was our code was super optimized, right? It was really, really, really optimized. I mean, the networking code, the game code, I mean, everything was super optimized. We were like squeezing every single thing that we could, and it was running 350 players concurrently. And we reached that. I don't think we ever reached more than that. Maybe we had some peaks at 400, but I don't recall it. I mean, I didn't see it myself, right? Maybe it happened, but I didn't see it myself. But I'm pretty sure that I remember 350 peaks. For Unreal, we don't know. I mean, the maximum test we had like 16 or 20 players online. and it was working fine. In terms of number of characters, consider that we still have about 1,200 NPC loaded into the game, right? So they are up right now. I mean, they stand still, and some of them move, but still is 1,200 characters loaded. And I did a test myself where I had about 200 characters in front of me at the same time. And up to 200, 220, it was kind of okay. They were all in the main plaza, all in the main square. But after 200, 220, everything was going GG. But I think it's kind of unlikely, that you will have 200 people in the same square. I mean, but players sometimes want to meet. So I don't know. We have to see. I don't know. Join the game and we try to break it. Hello, Marcelo. I know we should, but I moved to Spain. I don't have my main PC. Okay, it's fine. I mean, no pressure. But sooner or later, we have to do it. Sooner or later. Okay, what we are working on. Today, we are continuing our journey in the tasks that, in theory, you should do, but you didn't do. And so you meaning everyone that has some English language knowledge plus some plane shift lore, which is the creation of the descriptions that will accompany these screens, right? So these screens describe the story of the races in their homeworld. So when they were in the homeworld. And it is describing the events, what happened, and things like this. Yeah. And we have text, that is basically describing the scene. That is there below, and I'm trying. They will also be voice-overed, right? So it will be voice-overed. So maybe yes. I think the Unreal architecture is not made for the many players. I don't know. I mean, Unreal is used, for example, in Conan Exile, and I don't know how many players they had concurrently in Conan Exile. But anyway, it's a major game, and so. I think sorry, I'm just checking. Yeah. And and also Ark Survival Evolved, right, is running in a real engine. So I think that is definitely doable. And if it's not doable, if thousands of players are not doable, you just scale and shard, right, and shard the server. So I don't think there is any problem actually. And you can optimize the code, you can remove redundant stuff. I mean, I don't know. I'm positive, but I didn't test it myself. So if you ask me, do you know if it works? No, I don't know. But it's the most powerful engine that exists at the moment. So I think I have no problems. There is a lot of people developing large worlds with Unreal Engine right now, and Epic is releasing continuously new updates for large worlds, right? So they are continuously, if you look at Unreal Engine 5 and 5.1 releases, they are saying, hey, we did this and this for open world. So I think they have the open world idea, as or anyway goal in their agenda, right? So I feel perfectly fine and perfectly safe with Unreal Engine. As a game day myself, empathize with the struggle. Yeah. I mean, an MMO is just a crazy project. I mean, it's something that you should never do. I mean, it's a bad idea, unless it's a bad idea as an indie dev, you know, or anyway as a part time. No, not even part time, as a spare time dev, like I am, right? So I do it only in the evenings, and I mean, it's an impossible project. It's an impossible project. So, but anyway, we are doing it anyway. We do it. I finished the lamps as you asked and placed them, but finishing the entire LMC with multiple layers was a bit over to my major commission support team. Okay. Yeah, I think the lamps, the bridges, and that kind of stuff, I think is the main part, Marcellum. Like if you create the elements, you know, I can place them, they may be together, you know, I can then assemble it, but if you can create, already creating the element is a big part of the job, right? Okay, anyway, going back to what I was saying. Yes, I was saying that we have these screens and there is text below, right? And we want to create what we call the homeworld storyboard text, which is basically the text that will be displayed below these screens and voiceover, right? And I asked many people to do it. Unfortunately, no one really finalized it and finished it. So after like 2 years probably that we have this task open, I decided to do it myself, and I'm doing it, right? The good news is that I spent some time to do the null thread before opening the stream, and now we have this text for the null thread for the cran. So I went forward so we can completely substitute this with the text that I created, and I'm not gonna read it to you, you will see it in game, but yeah, so all of this to me is approved because I approve it because I did it, so it's automatically approved. Boom. Okay, so this is done. I don't know if you wanted to have all the text green or only the voiceover text green. Yeah, I think probably only the voiceover text. Why? Because the title is just a temporary title, so it's not really approved or anything like that. So I will just color, you know, I will just color this. Can we do the double click like in... Oh yes, we can. Fantastic. So the null thread is done. The cran is done. I just need to copy it here. The cran is done.
Ready for some fun?
I am. I am. Are you? So this part is definitely, so this part is done. I hope there are no more errors, but I'm doing it with the AI, so I'm asking the AI to help me, right? Yeah, for example, there was still an error. Okay, and for the Kleros, I started, so we have the first three. If I can offer some constructive criticism, the lore is very interesting, but the words on the screen move as fast for us low readers, and continue option fast reader will be something will be video. Yeah, at the moment they are. I mean, you mean in the character creation in the screens? Yeah, because they don't have the voiceover yet, and so they are not timed. right? They are not timed properly at the moment. So when we will have the voiceover, the text will be displayed exactly at the same speed of the voice, and hopefully the voice is not too fast. And anyway, if you want to see it again, you can, instead of creating a new character, you can go in the compendium, and under main story you can replay the introduction if you want. I can also put a click. I can also put something that you can click to move to the next, but you know, it may be annoying. It may be annoying to other people because you will have to click through like 20 times. And unfortunately, being this the first thing, pretty much the first thing that you see, I don't have an easy way to have you configure it, right? Because I think no one will go in configuration and say something like slow reader, right? So I think we will miss it anyway. So we have to make it slow enough that is readable. That is readable for everyone, right? I guess. But yeah, we will test it. I don't want to make it too slow because then, you know, there is also people that don't read anything. And they just skip everything that is text. And those people, well, probably those people will anyway not survive our game, but I mean, I don't want to block them too much, right? I don't want to block them too much. For too long time, let's say. Okay, so we are doing the Klyros. As you can see, I have ChatGPT open on the right because I'm asking ChatGPT to help me in rephrasing. I'm not the best English speaker and for sure not an English writer. And so I'm using the AI to help me rephrase or improve the text. I love the ability to replay the compendium. Yeah, that's already in right now. So if you go there, if you have any characters, right, and it works also for the old characters because I did it so it works also for the old character. You can go in game right now and play again the... Unfortunately, the text is not very good because I'm fixing it. The text that you have now in game is a bit broken. So don't... This one will be much better. Okay, so we did number 3 of the Klyros, which is this screen. Number 3. So we come from number 2. This is number 2, right? Where basically their land is starting to become iced and such. Then we go in number 3. Where big gorge and crevices are created into the land and that is breaking up and such, right? And I think I will have to add on this picture some black winds at the top, but at the moment we don't have it. And then we go to number 4, which is the darkest screen really, which is this one where you are basically at the bottom of a gorge, at the bottom of a fissure in the land, right? And down here yeah, basically you just see the destruction that has been caused, right? And on this one the text is... So the current text is, some decided to take cover in the greater chasm, while others remained on the surface and decided between death by the cold or by the landslide. Oh my god. The one which were brave enough to go into the chasm found some heat and built new villages, exploring the newly created fractures. Okay, so this one. I don't remember if I did number 3 already. Ah, no, number 3. Wait, number 3. I think was just a copy paste. No, number 3 was not done yet. Number 3 was not done yet. Number 3. This is the old text. This is the old text. So, I mean, the soil started to break in chasms and crevices with created fissures all around the world, right? Unfortunately, mostly populated that. So I don't think I really like that. So the AI is suggesting as the calamity unfolded, the earth itself ruptured, giving birth to chasms and crevices that tore through the land. Yeah, I think this is, you see how better the AI is actually writing the text. So as the calamity unfolded, the earth itself ruptured, giving birth to chasms and crevices that tore through the land. I think it's good. I think this one I like it. We keep it as it is. Sure, we keep it as it is. And then we have to explain that buildings once sprouts, this dragged down houses, fishing grounds, and people. Building once proud and started succumbing to the lens and pool of the fishes, swallowing home vital fishing ground and lives. I like the swallowing of a crevice because it really gives the sense of something, you know, going down. Even if dragged down is not bad, but I think the swallow is probably better, right? So we would say we can say buildings, fishing ground, and people, right? Where's one? No. We can say the relentless pool of these fishers. The relentless pool of these fishers, right? The relentless pool of this. Wait a second. Let me ask him to rephrase. Can you rephrase this? What I want to do, I would like to remove the proud and sturdy. Removing proud and sturdy. Buildings succumb to the relentless pool of this fisher that is swallowed home, vital fishing ground and lives. Yeah, I think it's okay. I think like this is fine. Okay. Many perished or vanished to never be seen again. I mean, we already said that lives were taken, so is it really important? Or we remove lives from here, or we remove this and we say buildings succumb to the relentless pool of the fisher that is swallowed home, vital fishing grounds. But I think I like it more within lives. Many perished or I think this is a bit of a repetition, you know. Even if I like the phrase because it's very dramatic, but hello Fergus. Hello Fannar. Hi. Welcome. Yumi smoothie and chicken wrap taste very good. I imagine. Chicken is always good. It's not nice for the chickens. They probably don't like the fact that they are easy to eat, but chicken is usually very nice. Many perish or vanish, never to be seen again. I don't know. It seems a bit of a repetition. The few remaining... What is more important is that the few remaining cities... The few cities that existed were fractured with some clear expanding into smaller islands surrounding... The fewer cities that existed were fractured with some clearance expanding smaller islands. I think it's completely useless. Let's keep the drama. So let's keep this drama piece, which I think is okay. But I don't really care that they are scattered across different land, right? So we don't really care. I think we don't care at all. So I think we'll be a bit shorter, but it will be like this. Now, number 4 is this. And number 4 is... Yeah, and number 4 is this one, right? Number 4 is this one. Number 3 was the creation of the gorge and crevices and such. I agree, chicken may not be liked to be eaten. I know, it may not be liked to be eaten. I think no one likes to be eaten, not just chicken. No one likes to be eaten. But yeah. I know, but it's good. Chicken is very nice. Unfortunately. For him, but it's very nice. Some decided to take cover in the greatest chasm, while others remained on their surface, and decided between death by the cold or by the landslide. The ones that were brave enough to go into the chasm, find new heat, and build new villages, exploring newly created fractures. Okay, I think it's not bad as it is, actually. We can try to ask him to rephrase. I don't know why sometimes when you click. Can you rephrase this in better English and making it more epic and intriguing? But staying below 70 words. You know, this AI is insane anyway. For people that do this kind of job, it's absolutely insane. Hello, Data Fuente. No, I'm not for Ukraine, but I'm not from Ukraine, but I'm a big supporter of Ukraine. I'm a big supporter of Ukraine, so I have some Ukraine friends and I follow the war like constantly, and I'm cheering for Ukraine every single day, if not every single hour, but let's say every single day. So so this is the text. So his translation is the rephrasing is: amidst the chaos, a fateful decision split their path. Some sought refuge within the gaping chasm, braving the unknown depth for warmth and sanctuary. Others torn between the icy grip of death or crushing the force of the landslide, clung to the surface. The first and this phrase is very bad. I don't think I like it. I don't think I like the way it comes out here. A fateful decision split their path. Some sort of... I think I like more... I mean, I like that they have to take a decision, right? They have to take a decision. I think Amidst the Chaos is good. Amidst the Chaos is very nice. Amidst the Chaos. Amidst the Chaos. Some decided to take over in the greater chasm, while others remain on the surface, and decided between death by the cold or by... Death by the cold or by the landslide. Okay, because cold is if you remain up, and landslide if you stay down. So in reality it's the opposite of this sequence, huh? I don't like that by landslide, you know. I think I prefer like that by the unknown. That by the unknown. Or by the cold. So if you remain on the surface, you die of cold. If you go down, you don't know what you face, right? Exactly. The ones which were brave enough, those who dare to adventure into the chasm discover. The ones which were brave enough to go into the chasm found some heat and built new villages, exploring the newly created fractures. I like embarking into an intrepid exploration of the shattered world. I think I like this a lot. Okay, I think like this it flows enough. What do you mean found some heat? Ah, found some heat because it's less cold. It's less cold than up, right? Okay, so I think it makes sense. Okay, so I think this phrase is good. We can keep it. So amidst the chaos, some decided to take cover in the greater chasm while others remain on the surface, undecided between death by the unknown or death by the cold. Or we can say maybe some decided to take over in the greater chasm to avoid the cold, while others remain on the surface to avoid... No, but it's okay. The ones which were brave enough to go into the chasm found some heat and build new villages, embarking into intrepid exploration of their shattered world. I like the shattered world a lot. Okay. Next! The next screen is... the next and last screen is this one, where unfortunately I don't like this Klyros too much. I mean, the arms are pretty bad. I don't know why the arms are not below the wings, but anyway, unfortunately the artist did it this way, and it looks weird. I know it looks very weird, but that's what it is. So here there is only the portal, the magical portal appearing down there. So he's saying the history of the proud race seems as thought it would perish from the face of Ascalia until word of a magic portal spread through all the islands. The portal had been discovered in one of the deeper and largest chasms. A brave hunter, Vestandit Creeks, was chosen to fly down and enter into the portal. The rest followed him. I think it's a bit weak. I mean, the Ascalia, I don't think we should mention it again. This until word of a magic portal. I mean, can we make the finding a bit more epic or not? The history of this proud race looked at an end until word raced across the islands that the magic portal was found. All the Klyros Elder assembled and choose a brave hunter. I think I would like these guys to step up and go. More than being chosen. Even if the Klyros have a very community kind of society, right? So... let me ask the AI to rework this. Can you rephrase... Oh my god, sometimes you click and it doesn't work. Can you rephrase... Can you rephrase this? Wait, I can just copy this. Go. Go AI, you can do it. As the proud race teetered, I never used teetered in my life, on the brink of the oblivion. I like Oblivion. The game, well, I like Oblivion in general. Oblivion is a nice word, Oblivion. A whisper spread like wildfire across the... A whisper... Nah, it's not a whisper. Spread like wildfire, I mean, that's a... is a world that is completely iced. So it cannot spread like wildfire at all. The world is iced. Why you put wildfire? The world is iced. Why you used wildfire in the sentence above? Also, the message cannot be a whisper, as everyone wants to know about it. Please rephrase. Anyway, it's incredible how the AI can understand things. It's absolutely insane. Uh-oh. Okay, did it. Apologies for the confusion. It's the revised version. In the frigid grip of an icy world, a rumor raced across the frozen... It's not... I mean, now he exaggerate on the other side. Frigid, frozen, and blizzard. Whisper echoed. But why whispers? I mean, why whispers? It's just people speaking about it. It's not whispers. The esteemed Cleos convened. Their eyes fill with resolve, and choose the courageous hunter, vested creeks, to soar through the portal's shimmering veil, with the hope of their heart, their fate, and the proud racing upon the daring expedition. But I don't know if he should... okay, he can be chosen, right? But I don't think that this guy is just going through the portal and that's it. I think the fact that he went, right, convinced the other to go. So that's the point. Also because he cannot come back and say, hey guys, you know, it's all okay, just come, right? So I think we should have... I think we need to rephrase this. I think we need to we need to rephrase this. Can you change it? Can you change it so that after the Standis was chosen, he agreed to pass the portal, and this courageous act convinced many other people to follow. It's incredible how he answers in like 0 seconds, right? A normal person would take like I don't know, 15 minutes to actually think what to do, but it's like 0 second, broop, new text. As the Cleros Elder assembled, the gates fell upon the valiant hunter. With unwavering determination, he pledged to venture through the portal. His audacious resolve kindled a flicker of hope, inspiring the countless others to follow his lead. A fortune... Meh. I really don't like it. Can you rephrase it, making it a bit less epic? I think it's because I asked him to make it epic, right? And now I think he's exaggerating. He's exaggerating with epic stuff. In the Frozen Land for Nazi Wars, whispers spread like force breeze, sharing tales of a hidden portal of the sprawling chasm. As the Cleros elders gather, they choose a brave hunter to venture through the portal mysterious veil. This courageous decision sparked a glimmer of hope, inspiring others to join his expedition, embarking into a journey. Yeah, he's already better, eh? He's already better. But you know, I think I really like this part. The history of the proud race seems... and it would... seems at an end. Can we just say seemed at an end? Can you rephrase this? The illustrious legacy of the proud race teetered on the principle of oblivion. Ah, oblivion! Ah, yeah, we had to use oblivion. Can you tone it down a bit? The rich, instead of illustrious, he used rich. The rich history of the power race appeared to be nearing its final chapter. Appeared to be close to oblivion. I think nearing its final chapter is not bad. Yeah, I think it's good. I think actually this one, without rich, is good. Without rich, the history of the proud race appeared to be nearing its final chapter until word of a magic portal spread through all the islands. The word of a magical portal spread through all the islands. Well, through all the population. I mean, the islands, okay, but also the one that were below. Until word of a magic portal spread to all the population. The portal has been discovered in one of the deeper and larger chasms. Okay, fine. Fine, and then we need the elders, huh? The elders gathered to choose a brave hunter to venture through the portal. Exactly. Until... can we remove this word of magical portal spread and just say... until word of the discovery of a magical portal let's remove this deeper and whatever. Let's just say the Cleros, the elders gathered and chose the standard creeks, a brave hunter to venture through the portal. To venture through the portal. His courageous decision, I would like to say, his courageous decision to accept, his courageous decision to accept a jump into the unknown. A jump into the unknown. Inspired countless others to follow his lead. Okay, I think it's okay. I think he's saying what I want him to say, when I wanted to say, and I think it's fine. The history of the proud race appeared to be nearing its final chapter, until word of the discovery of a magic portal spread through all of the population. The elder gathered and chose Vestandis Creeks, a brave hunter, to venture through the portal. His courageous decision to accept a jump into the unknown inspired countless others to follow his lead. Do you like it or not, boys? Boys, do you like it or not? Give me some feedback. Give me some feedback. Okay, so Clero's done. Clero's done. Enkidukai. Enkidukai. Oh my god, I need to teach the AI about Enkidukai. Okay. I am creating a fantasy MMO called Plane Shift. Blah blah blah. Enkidukai. One of the races. Okay. And then I will say... No. It's inventing shit. Don't invent stuff. I'm teaching you about it. Don't invent stuff. I'm teaching you about the race. Okay. Don't go and invent shit that then you use and then we get all confused, okay? Please. Okay. Here is the Enkidukai information. Boom. 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 The names we don't care. Boom. Read all of this. Boom. 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 I don't know what is the maximum. Oh my god, this thing is insane. On the Enkidukai we have a lot of stuff, huh? We really like them. Okay, don't generate stuff. I just wanted to learn it. Okay, now in theory he learned about... it's sufficient, okay. He learned about our race, right? Now that we learn about our race, we will say... We will say what? We will say... Now that you learn... This piece I need to say. Let me copy it here so I don't have to type it again. Now that you learn about the race, right? Now that you learn about them, I want you to help me creating a short description below 70 words describing... Now that you learn about them, I want you to help me on creating a short description below 70 words describing the first part of the story, which describes this. First part of the story, huh? Which describes this, huh? Within the word. So it is too long, so we need it in 70 or less. Let me see the picture because we need to always double check that the picture makes sense to what. So the picture number 1 is this one, which by the way I really like. This picture I really like. I mean, like the colors, I like the sky, I like the everything. I think it's very nice. So it starts like this, then there is a transition of the armies, and there is a transition of this guy appearing, right? So that is the thing. So we need to say about the armies, and we need to say... Because this is already picture number 1, eh? Yeah, it's picture number 1. So we need to say... Within the world of Phonology, the last problem is playing vast ocean, blah blah blah, primitive living, blah blah blah, yet among the tribe, blah blah blah. They were my... This is too long. I think it's good. We can remove this. And see if he can make it in less than 70. It cannot be too long, right? If it's too long... Go! Go AI, you can do it! No, I pasted on the Klyros. No, no, fuck. No, fuck. I pasted on the wrong one. No. 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 Now I confused one with the other. Okay, but we don't have to use the Klyros anymore. So I think it's fine. Okay, in the world of Foreign Largit, the Enkidukai, a proud nomadic race, thrived amidst its breathtaking landscapes, and wherever interclan tension shattered their unity. Yeah, I like shattered their unity. Numerous territories, often contradictory, fuel border conflict, leading to devastating civil war. Initially fighting as a separate tribes, they soon form alliance for greater strength as well. Yeah, but it's important to say that I mean, they were already separate, no? I mean, were they separate clan before the wars? Good question. But I think yes, because one looks like a tiger, the other looks like a leopard, so I guess that they were already separate, no? Yeah, they were divided into at least 50 packs. Oh wow, this is interesting. I think we should say that. I think we should say this. I think it's interesting to know that they were divided before and then they grouped up in packs, right? So I think I will add they were divided into at least 50 packs, and among the among the tribes, interclan stresses cause massive divisions. This phrase is super bad. Can we say, and amongst the clans there were many triads and contradicting conflict, as well as many border conflict and disputes. I think something like this. Let me have him work on this one, which is probably better. Can you rephrase this in less than 70 words, please? Into no less than... No, but I'm speaking to the AI, so I can... Ah, you mean instead of at least? No less than... Ah, yes. But the AI, I think, will do it. But yes, thank you. In the world of Forlange, the Enkidu proud nomads roam its lush plain and vast oceans. Yes, I think it is concise enough, and I like it. So I think we can say that. I think this first part is good. Huh? Divided into, what did you say? No less than. Let's say divided into no less than 50 packs. They faced internal dispute, conflict, threats, and border conflicts. They faced internal disputes, conflicting threats, and border conflicts. Okay, I think it's good until here. This tension escalated into a full-scale civil war. This tension escalated into a full-scale civil war, I think is okay. Which is basically covering this part. Into a full-scale civil war. Initially fighting as separate tribes, they formed alliances for strength and advantages. I think that is good. Initially fighting as separate tribes, separate clans, not tribes. They formed alliance for strength and advantages. Many tribes were destroyed outright, leaving only a few left to fight. Countless tribes perished, leaving only a few to endure the battle for survival. Countless tribes perished. I think were destroyed is stronger. I think many tribes were destroyed, I think is probably better. I don't know. Is stronger. Many tribes were destroyed. I mean, countless probably, but countless. I mean, we said there are 50, so countless what? Many tribes were destroyed, leaving only a few to endure the battle for survival. Leaving only a few left to fight. I think it's okay how it is now, how it is here. I think it's okay how it is here. Let's do it like this. I think like this is good. I think like this is good. Okay, so this picture number one. This picture number one, so where you see the, you know, the clans, the fight, the thing is. Now, these are not really Anki, I don't know, you cannot recognize the shape, so, I mean, it's fine. Now, the second picture is this guy. This guy. This would be a famous guy. This would be a famous guy. So the second scene is, as the preparation for the battle commenced, Garruk, one of the tribal farseers of the Akayo, oldest of the tribes. Oldest of the tribes, you mean Akayo, oldest of the tribes, yes. Saw a comet enter the sky. Streaking across the skies, his tail seems to spider behind it, and ghostly face seems to... this text is too long again, so we need to ask him to shorten it a bit. It seems to spider behind it. Ghostly face seems to feel... calling out of the other tribes that remain, Garruk cried out for peace, and he foretold the greater danger was approaching them to prepare for the upcoming doom. The shaman claimed the peace... a peace was forged between all of them. Okay. So number 2 is already peace. I mean, it's comet and peace. And then number 3 is what? Number 3 is already the coming of the other guys. Okay. So let him rephrase this. Can you rephrase this in less than 70 words? I want to have the ashes again. Ghostly faces made of ash. Go. Amidst preparation for battle. I think this as preparation of battle commenced. I think we can remove it, because in reality we are saying that the battle already started. Okay, because he's trying to stop the last battle, right? He's trying to stop the last battle. Amidst preparation. If we can say for the last battle, I think is better. Because I want to convey the message that this guy stopped the last battle. I mean, it's preparation for the last battle. Garruk, a wise seer from the Akayo tribe. I want to see Farseer. I want to see Farseer as a tribute to Warhammer. Is Farseer a real word or not? Apart from being the Farseer of the Elder, but Farseer. I mean, is Farseer an English word? Is what I'm saying. Probably yes. Eh? Dictionary.com. No, Farseer. Not farseeing. Farseer may be Warhammer only. Ah, no. Farseer known. Farseer known. So it exists, huh? I didn't find it immediately though. I don't know why. Why didn't say... I searched Farseer. Why didn't show Farseer? Anyway. We will use Farseer. A Farseer from the Akayo tribe. A Farseer from the Akayo tribe. Witnessed what? Witnessed a comet descending upon the sky. I don't think we need to repeat again the name of the planet, by the way. Witness a comet descending upon the skies. Striking a comet. Witness saw a comet entering the sky. Yeah, I think the AI version is nicer. Witness a comet descending upon the sky. Its tail seems to spiral. Wait. With its spiraling tail and eerie ashen fair. Eerie means kind of ethereal, right? It means like... no, eerie means inquietante. Okay. I would say ghostly. Eerie, I don't know. I think that most non-native English speaker would not understand what it means. So let me say ghostly. His tail seems to... wait. Amidst preparation of battle, Gargo Farseer from Akayo wins a comet descending upon the sky. Okay. Its tail... streaking across the sky. Streaking across the sky. Okay. Streaking across the sky. Sky? Why sky? Why you put sky plural? There's only one sky. Can you have multiple skies? I don't know. Its tail made of ghostly faces. Ashen, you can say. Ashen ghostly faces. Its tail made of ashen ghostly faces. Can you say that? No. No. We had to put it in the same phrase. It's a bit of a long phrase, but okay. Its tail made of ashen ghostly faces. Which, by the way, unfortunately doesn't correspond to the color of this thing. But it's fine. I know, it doesn't correspond to that, but because the artist didn't catch the black side of it, and so he didn't do it. And that's it. Calling out the other tribe that remained. So you urgently call upon the remaining tribes. I mean, obviously, these are the only remaining. Why we have to say that? But okay. He urgently called upon the remaining tribes, urging peace and forewarning an imminent doom. Calling out for the tribe that remained, Gargoyle cried out for peace as he foretold of a great danger was approaching them all, to prepare for the coming doom. The shaman claimed peace. Yeah, it is too long. It is too long, so I think the AI version is better. He urgently called... I mean, it's not just urgently, but also in a very, you know, powerful and... he urgently called upon the remaining tribe, urging peace and for a warning an imminent threat. I mean, I would say he urgently called upon the remaining tribe, right, for a warning of an imminent threat if peace was not forged between all the Enkidukai. But even if you can say, well, they're gonna clash anyway, so is it really the truth? Anyway, there is the... I don't know. I'm not sure what I want to say, that's the problem. Do I want to say that he asked for peace to avoid the threat, or he asked for peace to face the threat, right? In the original text, calling out for the remaining tribes, he called for peace. As he foretold the great danger was approaching them all, to prepare for the coming doom. The shaman claimed was approaching what? To prepare for a coming doom, the shaman claimed was approaching a peace. There is a copy-paste. There is a wrong copy-paste in this phrase. Because this phrase doesn't mean anything. I mean, it's a duplication. Calling out to the other remaining tribes, he called for peace. As he foretold, the great danger was approaching for them all. Okay. I think that is a duplication. This whole piece is a duplication. Calling out the remaining tribe, he called for peace as he foretold the great danger was approaching them all. To prepare for the coming doom, the shaman claimed was approaching a peace was for... Yeah, exactly. I think this phrase is GG. I did something stupid there. Okay, we're gonna change it right now because I have the power. I have the power to change anything. I have the power to change everything and anything in this game. New site. Where is it? New site. Storage. Pages. Enkidukai. Then we need FileZilla to send it over, eh? We need FileZilla. Even if I will not have the new, yeah. New IP, new everything. To be able to upload it, I need to do a kind of an annoying procedure, which is basically to retrust my IP address with the ISP, because we have IP locked uploads. We have IP locked. We have IP locked the security, boys. Like NASA, eh? Security. Okay. Okay, secure. So I'm on the other screen, but I'm basically enabling my IP. Okay, now can I log in now? Yes. Okay, so now we can change it. Okay, now we can change it. So where is it? Oh my god. To prepare for. Easy. So, calling out for the other remaining tribes, he called for peace, as he foretold the great danger was approaching them all. I think it's enough. Without this peace... I mean, we can add that it actually worked, right? Meaning, we can say a peace, right? A peace was forged between Aldi and Kidokai. That we can say. Ah, it's written here. It's written in the next. It's written in the next chapter. Okay. Okay, fine. Beepling. Okay, now it's correct. Okay, so going back to our voiceover stuff. Desperately called upon. Wait, I think I lost myself now. Amidst preparation for the latest battle, Gakulo the Farseer from Akayo tribe witnessed a comet streaking across the sky. You know what? I don't know if I want to say from the Akayo tribe, because anyway, the player at this point doesn't have any idea of the tribes, right? For him, this name means nothing, right? We can say from the oldest tribe. I mean, if you want. So oldest, you may understand, but Akayo, it doesn't make any sense to a new player. A Farseer from the oldest tribe witnessed a comet streaking across the sky, his tail made of ash and ghostly faces. He urgently called upon the remaining tribe for warning of an imminent threat. Call upon the remaining tribe. Desperately. Yeah, desperately I think can be okay. Desperately called upon the remaining tribes for warning of an imminent threat. For warning of an imminent threat. Asking for peace, or asking to establish. What does this thing say? To prepare. Urging peace. Urging peace. Let's say urging peace. Okay, this one we made it super short. I don't know how, but we made it super short. Where we basically conveyed the message we wanted to convey. What did we lost? We lost Akayo. We lost the spiraling of the tail. I think we didn't lose much. I think the message is perfectly conveyed with this phrase. I mean, it's preparation for the last battle. For the last bloody battle. I don't know. For the last battle. Garuk, a Farseer from the oldest tribe, witnesses a comet streaking across the sky, still made of ash and ghostly face. This will call upon the remaining tribe for warning an imminent threat. No, it's more than threat anyway. Threat is not enough. Threat is not enough. Threat is not enough. It must be way stronger than threat. Can you rephrase for a warning an imminent threat, making it more important and more vital? Yeah, catastrophe. Yeah, catastrophe I think would be good. Let's see what the AI says. For a warning of an impending and dire peril. No, I think catastrophe is good. Catastrophe. Catastrophe. Even if a catastrophe looks like it's something... I mean, it's not really mystical enough, but anyway... Catastrophe. to me feels more like an earthquake, you know, or a flood or whatever. While I think that is foreseeing kind of doom, but doom, I don't know how to use it. Doom, like doom is destino, fate, fate, like condemnation of fate, like I don't know, destruction of the whole race. Okay, anyway, catastrophe may do for now. For a warning, an imminent catastrophe, urging for peace. Urging for peace or urging peace? Urging what? Do you say urging peace or urging for peace? You know, this is my limitation, that I'm not a native English speaker, and so, bro, doing this work is insane. Both urging peace and urging for peace are grammatically correct, can be used interchangeably. However, urging for peace is more commonly used in a formal or written language, while urging peace is often used in informal or spoken language. Okay, let's do for peace then, that is more formal. Calamity. Catastrophe I think is okay. We can say catastrophe, an imminent catastrophe changing the fate of their race, right? For a warning of an imminent catastrophe that could change the fate of everyone, something like that. Desperately call upon the remaining tribes for warning of an imminent catastrophe that could change the fate. They could change their fate. Capable, an imminent catastrophe capable of changing their fate. For a warning of an imminent catastrophe capable of changing their fate, urging for peace. This urging for peace start to be a bit too far away, yeah? So we should say, desperately call upon the remaining tribes, urging for peace, for a warning of an imminent catastrophe capable of changing their fate. It's probably better, right? Because this urging for peace was starting to be a bit too far from the... Oh! What is this music? Diablo 1 Catacombs. Diablo 1. Diablo 1, Hellfire expansion. Fantastic. Okay, so I think this is good, huh? This is good, huh? So this scene is actually divided in two, right? And is a bit long. And it's divided in two because... oh no, it's not divided in two at all. It's the next one that is divided in two. So this one is finished there, actually. So all of this is actually scene 3, not scene 2. There is scene number 2. Then I don't know why this thing is so long, but we will see in a second. As it foreshadowed impending doom, the ancient character died within a week. Yes, because the next screen is this one, and it's actually made of two things. So wait a second. The ancient character died within a week of his prophecy. Yes, conviction was strong enough that the clans took it on themselves and forged a peace that would last for 50 years. To this not stop the impending doom. The Enkidu soon became incorporating the prophecy into the arc of the society architecture. That is super long, I mean, it makes no sense. Which would have the simple field of a green and red often seen on their buildings. Okay. Even their jewelry would use the bloodstone of a blood carving instead of a skull. Yeah, but it's too long, bro, it's impossible. Shortly after this comet passed over, clawback ashes fell from the sky. Ah, I had the ashes here. Ah, so I can keep the ashes here and not here. Okay. So it's fine. So the picture is fine. We can have the sparkling ghostly faces and we can have the black ashes coming down from the sky later on. Yeah, because I want to have the black ashes as a common theme of all the races for reasons. So shortly after this comet passed, so this text makes no sense. Let me see what I had in the number 3. I mean, I want to say that he died and that they made peace, right? So I want to say the ancient Gakro died within a week. But his prophecy was strong enough that the clan took in themselves and forged a peace. Oh my god. It's too long. Let's say the death of Gakru. Why he died, by the way? Do we know why he died? No, we don't know. We don't know why he died. Why he died? Because he was old. I don't know. I have no idea why he died. We never invented why he died. But I mean, I don't care at the moment. I was just curious. But so basically, I want to say that Gakru died within a week of his prophecy, right? And yes, his conviction was strong enough that Gakru himself forged a peace that will last for 50 years, right? So I want to have this, but in a shorter form. Can you make this phrase shorter? Hello, Electra. What do you mean you don't understand? It is your story. You don't know your background? Gakru died a week after his prophecy. Okay. But his convictions led the clans to forge a lasting peace for 15 years. Perfect. Fantastic. Fantastic. So we remove all of this. And it's way shorter. Well, it's not that much shorter. But anyway. It is a bit shorter. Gakru died after his prophecy. But his conviction led the clans to forge a lasting peace for 50 years. Okay, fantastic. This part about the Enki incorporating the prophecy into their artwork, I mean, it's impossible that we say something like this, okay? So this remains in the long story, so if you want to read it, you go there, you read it. I cannot say that in the voiceover because it's too long. And then we want to say... Shortly after this comet passed overhead, a cold black ashes flamed to the sky. You know what we can do? We can have the black ashes falling from the sky together with the strangers coming in. Shortly after the comet passed overhead, the cold black ashes flamed to the sky, and the Enkidukai began noticing strangers in their land. The amusing odd-looking being was here to honor demons. This we cannot say, it's too long. They brought a guy which began to spread strangeness among the people. Also, this is too long. I don't understand what... They brought back items which began to spread. I don't understand what is this. They brought back items which became to spread of a strange illness among the people. It doesn't make any sense to me. Looks upset. You have to study more, Electra. Study your history. And then I change it, so you have to study it again. What does this mean? I don't remember. I probably wrote it or someone wrote it with me, but I don't remember which items. Why items? What do you mean items? Which items? I mean, we can just say that they killed a lot of people and a disease started to spread, you know? I mean, anyone knows what these items are? I mean, is there any book speaking about these items? I don't know. They brought back items which began to... How can an item spread a plague, by the way? This causes slow death that seems to take forever to end. The slow death with progressive weakness, the loss of air and opening of sores. The items... it speaks again here. The items were cast away, but a new plague was among the people. No, that is shit. I want to change it. Doesn't make any sense. I don't know which items. I don't know why. Plague number 1, plague number 2. Come on. No, this we need to change. We need to change in the main story. I don't like it. So how do we... Electra, you can write the history of your race now, if you want. How do we link the coming of these guys to the planet of the Yankee, right? With the illness, right? Because we need the illness. We need the illness. We need the illness because now the items are cast away, but new plagues was among the people. The Inquisitor took burning their corpses in an effort to prevent the spread, but both were too long. Only 5 of the clans remained. Okay, and the horizon was filled with marching enemies. The enemies themselves are servants similar to Diaboli. Also, this part we need to completely change. I mean, they have no idea who the Diaboli are. Diaboli live in another world, so in this part of the story, it's impossible that they speak about Diaboli. Who were the only ones they communicated through originally? What the fuck? Bro, this thing is a mix of new and old. Is wrong, 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 is wrong. Are they in the same homeworld? What the fuck? No. The Diaboli are from another world that is called Artenay. So, what do you mean that they speak with the Diaboli? Where is this lore? It's in the main website. You go on main website, you click on races, you pick any race, and any race has physical traits, social structure, religion, nutrition, abilities, architecture, homeworld, and reason for living the homeworld. There is also the world race history, divided by years, where AY is after Iliacum, so after the creation of the world. You have all the significant person tracking, the special places. For all the races. No, this is not being rewritten. I mean, only this Enki piece is being rewritten because it's wrong, but everything else is good. At least I think so. This part, no, this part we absolutely need to change. Makes absolutely no sense. I don't know what happened, but it seems to be. It looks weird though because we did this job. It was a long time ago. It was about 10 years ago, but I'm just trying to think, did we do it on the website directly or did we add another repository with all the history? I don't remember, it was too long time ago. Anyway, we can change it. So the question is, how do we connect these people? You know what? I think these people were already there. I think these people are a race that actually lives in this planet permanently. They didn't came with a comet, right? But they came out thanks to the comet, right? Because I don't like the idea of an invasion of their planet. This will never happen. Okay, this will never happen. So, okay, so I'm forming in my mind an idea. So shortly after this comet passed over, the Enkidukai began noticing strangers in their land. So I think it is the part that I'm not completely convinced. Like, do we really want to have them a stranger to them? Or do we want to have this, which maybe is yes, but they were already on the planet, right? Maybe in another side of the planet, below the surface, in caves, wherever. Right? I would say the Enkidu began noticing, beasts. I would say aggressive beasts and humanoid horned creatures. The Enkidu began noticing aggressive beasts, because aggressive beasts we have this ones, right? We have the one that then are shown at the end. We have another picture, scene 5, no. Uh-oh, I'm confusing. Yep, I'm confusing. I am confusing with the Diaboli, actually. No, beast we cannot use, because this beast, sorry, I was thinking to this picture, but there's nothing to do. There is the Diaboli history, so we cannot mix it. No. Beast, no. Humanoid, okay, so... they begin noticing... Can we make it so that they were already there and then Enkidukai knew about them, but they never actually clashed with these guys, right? So that they were... So I would like to give that message. The Enkidukai... Short left is coming past over the head. Cloudberg actually flashed from the sky. I want to say the horned creatures, right? The horned creatures, they kept away for years, right? Began to invade their lands, right? So I want this creature to be there already. I don't want it to be part of the comet. The comet is waking up those hornet creatures, but it's not. So the hornet creature kept away. The hornet creatures, they kept away for years. Is it clear enough that they knew already about them? They kept away for years. The hornet creatures leaving. What is the plan? Okay, let me get 1 second. The planet of the Yankee. The planet of the Yankee. The planet. We can remove all these pictures, by the way, to reduce the size of the client. The planet of the, you know, it's easier if I just do it in game, but no, because I will see it small. The planet, where is the character select, creation race, image planet. Exactly, image planet is pointing to what? Image planet is image planet is planet Yankee. This is the planet of the Yankee. I mean, it can be any far region, you know. It can be any far region or an island. Maybe this island. You know, it can be an island where this creature lived already and they knew about it, but they never clashed with them because they were too far away. They kept away for years. Should we give them a name? Should we give a name to this race or not? I don't know. I don't know if I can invent it now, but let me say this. The hornet, here I can go as long as I want because it is the textual part. I can go as long as I want. So the hornet race. No, the hornet, maybe we say a hornet race. It's like minotaurs, but it's not really. A hornet race living on the other side of the Great Sea. The hornet race living on the other side of the Great Sea seems to be awakened by, well, not awakened, but seems to be seems to no, add without seemed add answer the call of the comet. Add somehow answer the call of the comet. Maybe, yeah, you know, they don't know obviously, but you know, it happened at the same time, so they may say, oh fuck, you know, this comet is coming down, Garruk is saying that everything is going to shit, and this hornet race is appearing, so something is going on. So hornet race living on the other side of the Great Sea had somehow answered the call of the comet. Invading their lands. Right? They are amusing odd-looking beings. No, not a single inch. There is nothing amusing. Maybe odd-looking, but amusing for sure not. The amusing odd-looking beings were similar to hornet demons. There is shit. There is shit I would just delete it. The Enkidu assumed they were the ones spreading the tension. What? What? What is this? Creating disorder that wiped most of the race. There is no mention. There is no mention of this in the history. Nice. This I would just delete. Makes absolutely no sense. Fires were finally seen. Far off in the distance. Smoke rising, but the campfire were empty. Where the runner arrived to scout the areas. They brought back items which we can... Okay, this is the other place that we need... The other thing that we need to change. I mean, I'm fine with fires were finally seen, right? Far off the distance, smoke rising, campfire were empty. What do you mean the campfires were empty? Ah... Okay, so the idea here was that they saw this race placed some items just to trick them, and they brought this item back and they spread the plug. I don't like it. I really don't like it. I don't know why a horned race, demon-like, should be so sneaky. It makes absolutely no sense. So... I would say fires were seen far off in the distance. So a horned race living on the other side of the Great Sea had somehow answered to the call of the comet. Fires were seen. Okay, fires were seen far off in the distance. Smoke rising. Right? All of this is good. They were invading their lands. Okay, so that's like the catch, right, at the end. So, see the fire, see the smoke, they were invading their lands. Okay? Now, how do we link, I have the same question, how do we link the spread of the disease? These horned demons, no, demons is too much. These creatures had powerful weapons. This creature had a powerful weapon that could not only cut the flesh, not only bring death, not only cut the flesh, but also spread a devastating disease. Okay, so it's the weapon of the guys, okay? It's the weapon of these people. Okay. Despite so I want the Enki to be able to stop this race but die from the illness somehow. Okay, so after endless battles, the Enkidukai the united, right? Because they couldn't do it if they were not united, right? The only reason that they managed to do it is because they were united. So after endless battles, the united Enkidukai managed to vanquish the enemies. But the disease spread by the not evil weapons, not evil, but something else. By the evil. Give me a synonym of evil. Evil synonyms. Wicked. Wicked is pretty good. Where are we? Ah, we are here. By the wicked weapons. But the venom, can we call it venom? But the venom, assume there is a venom. By the venom of the wicked weapons, spread a disease, causing. Okay, we have it, boys. We have it. Causing a slow death that seems to take forever to end. The slow death with progressive weakness, the loss of hair and opening of sores. The loss of hair, the loss of fur. What do you mean hair? If you are an Enki, Electra, you're still here? Electra? Do you call your fur hair or do you call it fur? This creature whom they had to come to know as the... No, I don't want to invent the name now. These creatures we have to come to know. Yeah, if we have the name, but I don't have the name. I think they will remain unnamed forever. Until I develop the homeworlds, where one day you will return. Ah, spoiler! No, I don't know. But maybe you will be able to return to your homeworld. That would be very cool, by the way. You have fur, right? No, you don't have hair, right? So why says hair here in the Yankee history? I don't know. The loss of fur and opening of sores. The items were... No, the item cast away, no way. New plug. But what is new plug? But GG, one plug is more than enough. The Enkidukai took to burning their corpse. Okay, the rest I think it works. The Enkidu took to burning their corpse and have to prevent the spread, but before too long only 5 of the clans remained and the horizon was filled with marching enemies. No. Wait a second. No. We vanquished them already. So there is no marching enemies anymore. And absolutely they cannot be similar to the Diaboli. Because they have no idea who the Diaboli are, because they are going to meet them later. They may indeed have been a branch of the Diaboli people, enslaved by the demon. Guys, here there is something. I don't recall this. Why the Yankees speak with the Diaboli? How? They are in different planets. I don't understand this. Where is this coming from? I think it's a mix. I think the person that wrote this is not me. I think the person that wrote this piece confused the Iliacum world with the homeworlds. Can the weapon be a kind of old artifact? It can easily spread disease? Yes, it can. You mean that is not venom? But so if it's not venom, but it's an artifact, how do we call it here? How do we call it? But the spell, the disease spell, the illness, but the magic, the wicked magic of the weapons. If you want, I can say the wicked magic. But I'm not completely sure that these horned beasts have, the horned guys have magic. I can make it magic, but I'm not completely convinced. But the venom... I think it should be venom. I think it should not be too magical. Because if it's too magical, the Yankee will not be able to stop it, right? So I think it should be a venom that goes away after some time by caused a lot of death, right? A venom of the wicked weapon spread a disease, causing a slow death seems to end forever. So the blah blah blah. The killer took the burning corpse in effort to prevent the spread, but only 5 clans remained. Okay, these marching enemies I don't understand. The Diaboli I don't understand. The enslaved demons I don't understand. The Enkidukai blamed them as at first they were the ones they saw, and their iron and brass made them seem like conquerors, since the metal were rare in the homeworld. You see that this is mixing new and old. He's mixing new and old. This piece is in Iliacum. This piece is in Iliacum. Because he's saying since their metal were rare on the homeworld. No, this we completely delete. This we completely delete. GG. If we want, we can go to we can go to Web Archive and we can read how it was. I don't know if it was the same name though. No, we changed the website. We changed the website. Into before 2014, that page was different. This was when we remade it, I think. This is when we remade it. No, because I wanted to read the previous version, right? But I think this is already the new page. Yeah, this is the new page for sure. Okay, the old page was the old page was this. Yeah, this is already a new page. So the old page was this. 2012 doesn't sound too bad, but it's not old enough. But this may be the previous version. Oh, I mean, I can just read it from my PC, by the way. This is 2013, but I think 2013 I reworked it. Come on, Web Archive, I believe. Anyway, our Web Archive is better than the one that is on the internet. Come on, Web Archive. Yes, this is the old page. Well, it's not the old, but anyway, let's say it's the middle page. There was an older page than this, for sure. Okay, reason for leaving the homeworld, right? So the dying times, blah blah blah. The enemies themselves, the server similar to the yeah, it was already fucked like this. So we didn't change it, basically. We didn't change it. We didn't change it. Why? Yeah, we didn't change it. That is probably that piece is left over. That piece is left over, boys. Is left over. Okay. So we do it like this. Then kill to the burning corpse and effort to bend the spread. You realize the doom was coming and remind the dying words of God. Travel driven. Ah, but I need to do. I need because in the picture they are still chased by the guys. Huh? By the way, this Anki is really cartoonish, unfortunately. This is the picture that I like the less in all the pictures that we have, because the Anki is super cartoonish and this staff is bad and the background is bad. I don't know. Maybe I will ask to remake it one day. But anyway, so no, I think it's good. I think like this is good. Like this is good, so we upload it like this, so at least we remove that wrong thing. It may not be perfect, you are welcome to read it and tell me if there are still problems. Okay, so now we established a new baseline, right? It is the new baseline. So what we need a shorter form for the voiceover of this part, right? We need a shorter form of this piece. Okay. Can you rephrase this in less than 70 words? It's not easy in less than 70 words because there is a lot of... Okay, so after the comet passage... No, we need to say that the Gakru died. Right, we need to say the Gakru died and the prophecy... You know what I'm realizing is that we would need another screen probably, but... But anyway... Gakru died... okay. After the comet passage, cold ashes... Why cold? Ah, because I said cold. Why cold? Just ashes, but anyway. Okay, I think it's good, it's good. He shrinked it enough. After the comet's passage, black ashes rain down as a hornet race from across the sea. Seemed because we don't know, right? We don't know if they really answered the comet call or not, but it was at the same time. Hornet race from across the sea seemed is not very nice, huh? Answer this call. Sea seemed, I think would not sound very good in the voiceover. Answer this call. Invading the Enkidukai's lands. Invading the Enkidukai lands. So yeah, he basically cut off all the middle piece, which probably is okay. Invading the Enkidukai lands. Despite the endless battle, the united Enkidukai triumphed. Despite the endless battles. The united Enkidukai triumphed. Yet the venomous weapon spread. Okay, I think it's okay. It's a bit too. This part is very long, but we are giving a lot of information. Despite endless battles, the united Enkidukai triumphed. Yet the venomous weapon, I have to say, used by the horned creatures spread a low agonizing disease, right? We need to say this because otherwise you don't understand it. Spread a slow spread. Let's say just spread a disease. Spread a disease. Causing. Spread a disease causing. Weakness, loss of food, and source. Source is what exactly? Okay, yes, exactly. Okay, so the Enkidukai resorted to burning their corpses to contain it. It's a long one, but I don't think I can shorten it. In theory, we should split the thing in two screens, but well, actually, I have the transition, right? I have the transition, so actually, it is two screens. So I have the transition. So the transition goes like this. So there is this one first, and then there is the burning of the corpses next, right? So I think I can have this piece speak until the lands, and then having the second piece that speaks when the other part appears, right? Only 5 clans survived. Okay, but up to here we survived, boys. We survived. Appear to be instead of seemed. Okay, appear to be. Wait. The spider. Yeah, the venomous weapon. No, I know it was on the comet. After the comet pack, the sea, cross the sea, appear to answer. Appeared to answer his call. Does it flow well or not? After the comet passes, black ashes rain down as the hornet race from across the sea. Appeared. I don't know, this appeared this sounds bad in this, no? I mean, again, I'm not an English speaker, but... Appeared seems to something appears. I already changed it, okay. So probably your suggestion was before. It was from earlier, right? Yeah. Okay, I understand. Yeah, sometimes I don't read the chat immediately, I know. Okay, so we have this, right? We have this and we have this. Now the next screen is the one that I like the less, unfortunately, but is what it is. This one. I think this picture should be redone. I don't like the Enki here, I don't know, But anyway. So this screen is the escape, right? This screen is the escape. So in the escape, what do we have? The Enkidu realize the doom that come upon them. Farseer reminded of dying words of noble shaman. Asking on peace between the clans to unite from a common future. One of the leaders learned the way to the great staff of Gakro. Oh my god. So freaking long. The Enkidu realized the doom had come upon them. No. We can say the Enkidukai remembered the word. Remembered of the dying. Remember the dying words of the noble shaman Garruk. Asking for peace and staying beyond the clan. Well, okay, but this we already said, so I don't want to say it again. The Enkidukai remembered the dying words of the noble shaman Gakru and his great staff. An incredible source of magic energy and found to be the most potent weapon against the odd enemy. Okay, GG. Too long. Okay. And his great staff. An incredible source of magic energy. Henceforth they traveled together, driven on by the Perusian army that followed them in plague. I don't know if I want them really to be still followed by, but yeah, I mean, if you want, yes. I think they may restart to chase them. Is it okay? The Enkidukai moved in the direction the Gakru predicted, evading the enemy only take what they could carry on their backs. The staff was... I think this part was changed too much compared to what I wrote, by the way. Among these, there is a staff of Garruk, which still sits within the Sarakayo. We need this. He was the most potent weapon of all the enemy. The staff is incorporated into jewelry. Often okay, yeah, is different. I mean, the text is different, but the concept is the same. The King remember the dying word of noble shaman in his great staff, an incredible the dying word of noble shaman Gakru. I want to say that he told them to go in a certain direction and use his staff as a guidance. An incredible source of magic energy. And before they travel together, they even a prison army to follow implacably. Then Kiryu can move in the direction of evading their enemy and taking all the way to carry on their backs. The staff was incorporated. But what do you mean the staff was incorporated? Who freaking cares? So the point is that I feel like this is okay. If not, it should. Isn't Gaku already dead? Yeah, it is dead. If he's not, it should. Perhaps Gaku would die. No, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead. He died. I'm sorry, he died. Gaku died a week after. The Enkidu remember the dying words of the noble shaman Gakuro and his vision. And the, I want bah. And the incredible, I will ask the AI to fix it anyway. And the incredible source of magic energy given by its staff. Right? Henceforth they travel together, driven only by the position. I want to say the Enkidu moving in the direction. The Enkidu moving in the direction of Gakuro predicted, right? Predicted. Traveling together. Driven on by the prisoner to follow implacably. Evading the enemy. Traveling together, evading the enemies. Bah. I don't know. Let me take this, which is basically the message I want to convey, and let's try to see if the AI... Can you find this in less than 70 words? Can you understand? Make it more epic and intriguing. Making it more epic and intriguing. I know we have the R different from you guys. Guided by the dying words of the noble shaman guy. Ah, he knows there is a shaman, you see, because I told him before. The AI knows there is a shaman. Ah no, I told him here. Fuck. Okay. Guided by the dying words of the noble shaman guy and empowered by the mystical energy emanating from his staff. Yes. The Enkidu can embark on a previous journey in the path foreseen by Gakuro. Perfect. United as one, they deftly... What the fuck is deftly? They deftly evaded the relentless enemies. Driven by the hope of uncovering and understanding the secret and untold wonders that awaited them ahead. Okay. The first part is very good, I think. And also United as one, I like. United as one. United as one. They evaded. They... Wait, I just deleted it. No, I deleted it. They... Wait. This is what it was before, right? United as one. They evaded the enemies, only taking what they could carry on their backs. Bah, this I think is not really needed. United as one. They evaded their relentless enemies. Driven by the hope of uncovering... Yeah, of fulfilling the prophecy. Driven by the hope of fulfilling the prophecy, and GG. Fulfilling the prophecy. Driven by the hope of fulfilling the prophecy. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Approved. Right. So the only thing that we wanted to say in this part was that they took the staff, they followed what the staff was saying and Gakuru was saying, and they just united. They just went away. This is what we wanted to say in this escape, right? Okay. Oh my god. Now the last one, and then I need to go. The last one is scene number 5, where they find the portal, right? In the desert or whatever. They find the portal on the mountains. So they find the magic portal. I don't know if it's so high, how the hell they can enter into it. But, you know, that's fine. So finding the portal. So following the signals of the magical staff, the Enkidukai found an ancient archway between the mountains, a remote location suspended in the air. Their Farseer studied the archway and managed to activate the magic within. An incredible magical portal opened, leading them in the future homeland. Okay, this is not bad, but following the signal, the path, I don't know. I don't think that the staff is giving you signals. It's not a GPS. Following the path, okay, I will ask the AI to make it better because that's the only way. Okay, next we describe. No, now we describe the next scene. Now we describe the next scene. Can you rephrase it in less than 70 words and make it more epic and intriguing? Now, if I say epic, it's starting to go crazy. Let's just say more intriguing. Intriguing. I cannot even imagine how you pronounce this. I cannot imagine how you English people pronounce this.
Intriguing.
Ah, you just cut it short. That's what you do.
Intriguing.
So you remove the U, you remove everything, and you just say half of it.
Intriguing.
You basically say intriguing. This is what you say. Alright? So you're cheating a bit, huh?
Introgen.
No, you say this. But anyway. Okay, so... Okay, this is the chapter. This is the chapter. Let's see, Go. Yep. A lot of ink wasted. But anyway, tracing the enhanced staff guidance. No, tracing the enhanced staff guidance. No. No. Can you rephrase the first part? No, tracing is like using Q for cubes. Exactly. Q is much better. Only 3 letters. Pursuing the ancient staff lead. Make it more medieval and more magical. Make it more medieval and more magical. We are not following a GPS. In the wake of the enchanted staff, ethereal glow. Oh, finally. Finally, the AI is starting to speak the right language. Now, maybe it is a bit too much, but it got the right drift, right? It got the right idea. In the wake is too much, but ethereal glow, bah. Amidst the luminescent aura of the bewitched staff. Oh my god, no, please. I think I will leave following the path of the magical staff, and that's it. Following the guidance. Following the guidance of the magical staff. Yeah, let's say this. Following the guidance of the magical staff, the Enkidukai stumble upon an age-old... why age-old? An ancient. Age-old. Found, stumbled, discovered. Reached. Following the guidance of the magical staff, the Enkidukai reached an ancient archway. Nestled amidst towering mountains. Nestled is this. Nestled is this. Nestled. What do you mean nestled? Amidst towering mountains, secluded and ethereal. You reach an ancient archway between the mountains, in a remote location suspended in the air, secluded and ethereal. I think ethereal, I like it. Secluded, I like it. Maybe better than in a remote location, I don't know. Secluded and suspended in the air, something like that. Secluded and suspended in the air. I don't know if secluded and suspended really can go well together. Like they are, one is space and the other is, no, I mean they are both space, right? They are both space, so they clash a bit. But anyway, their Farseer studied the archway and managed to activate the magic within. Their Seer delved into his mysteries. Yeah, much better. Their Seer delved into his mysteries is fantastic. Their Farseers delved into its mysteries, okay, unraveling his dormant magic. Ah, fantastic. Unraveling his dormant magic, I love it. An incredible magical portal. A mesmerized gathering materialized. An incredible magical portal opened. Leading them to their future homeland. Incredible magical portal. Can you rephrase an incredible magical portal homeland in a more medieval and magical way? Nestled like a bird nest. Okay. I understand now. Like the branches, like the small things that you, the sticks that the whatever that you use, the straws that you use to make a nest. I see. A portal of awe-inspiring enchantment. Unveiling a gateway imbued with an extraordinary magic, transcending the boundaries of the mortal. Oh my god, this AI became like excited. An incredible, an enchanted, imbued with extraordinary magic. An incredible I don't like incredible. I mean, incredible, what do you mean? I mean, it's a magical portal. It's already incredible by itself, right? So I think we should change incredible. Or we say an enchanted, but it's already magical, so... And mysterious, but we already say mysteries. How can the portal be? Can you find some more adjectives for the portal? Can you find more adjectives for the portal? A portal was mesmerizing, enchanting, and full, unveiling a mystical gateway. No, I mean only for the portal. Give me 5 adjectives for the portal. Enchanting, transcendent, ethereal, radiant. Radiant. Should we use radiant? Radiant is pretty good, no? Radiant. Give me 5 more. Give me 5 more. Ah, you're thinking, huh? Enigmatic, resplendent, mystical. We didn't use mystical yet, so we can go mystical. We use mystical here. I mean, we use mystical energy on the staff. Resplendent, radiant, luminous, enigmatic. Give me 5 more. Give me 5 more. Ah, they are the same as before. You're cheating. Arcane. Radiant. I think we will go with radiant. A radiant magical portal. Do you want to call it portal or... Yeah, portal. But opened is not very nice. Can he appear in another way? I mean, can he... A radiant magical portal appeared or materialized. Materialized in front of them. A radiant magical portal materialized in front of them. A radiant magical portal materialized in front of them. The portal awoke. They are not sleeping. These portals is not people that sleep. A radiant magical portal materialized in front of them. And without hesitation, I believe without hesitation, they had the plague, they had the disease, they had the fucking horned demons following them. For sure, without hesitation. Get me out of here right now. Out of here immediately. And without hesitation. And without hesitate, with a bit of courage, no? And without...
You will be assimilated. Resistance is futile.
Me, I am already assimilated. I don't know about you. But me, I am completely assimilated already. Like 99%. They braved the unknown. Ah, yes. They have to brave the unknown. And Phyllis is stabbed. Yes. And the shimmering. Shimmering was not bad, eh? Can we have a shimmering magical portal? Why didn't give us shimmering as an adjective? Shimmering is nice. A shimmering magical portal materialized in front of them and without hesitation. What did they do? They braved the unknown and without hesitation they braved the unknown. Seems to be very... Does it sound well in English? Brave the unknown? I mean, to me it sounds good because it's not my language, but they braved the unknown. Because brave, brave is courage, so I think but I don't know if braved... Shimmering is much better. Ah, you see my English. You see. Braved. Brave the unknown is nice. Okay. They braved the unknown and fearlessly stepped through the portal. Ba 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 bam ba bam. Ba 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 bam ba bam. Okay. We did it, boys. Oh my god. That is so long. That is so long. This never finishes. But we made good progress. We did a lot. We did a lot. We miss the stone hammer. The lemur is easy. Because it's basically like the cran, just slightly different. But it's basically like the cran because they is the same. So the lemur is very easy. The Diaboli is a mess because the Diaboli is super complex. There are like million scenes and different concepts. There are millions events happening. There is the rebellion, the war number 1, the war number 2. There is the transform. I mean, the world get transformed into something else. I mean, it's a freaking mess. The question, why did the enemies not follow through the portal? That's a pretty good question. I think because they cannot. I think they may try any other creature, or you may ask the same about a dog, a cat, you know, a worm, a chicken, a horse, anything, right? A cloud, a tree. No, a tree cannot move, but anyway, the rain. I think because it's not their destiny, and so that race is not selected. And so I think if they try to pass through the portal, they will probably not go to Iliacum for sure. They may just be destroyed, unfortunately, or they may just be teleported back to their homeworld, to their world, in another location of their world. But that portal, their portal is designed for the destiny of the Enkidukai only. And only the Enkidukai can go through. Because there is a prophecy to be fulfilled. And the Enki are a part of it. And the staff of Garruk is another piece that is part of it. But to know the end of the story, so in a way it's DNA selective. Yeah, if you want to see it that way, yes, but I would say differently, right? Can you describe in a medieval and magical way a portal that a tool that selects the DNA of people? Let's see what he says. This is his answer. In the realm of enchantment, ancient sorcery, there exists a mystical artifact known as the Sibylline Loom. Woven with the threads of celestial light and imbued with the whisper of elder incantation, this ethereal loom possesses the power to discern the very essence of mortals. It traversed the intricate tapestry of existence, delicately selecting the intertwining strands of the life force, unveiling their Wow! That, Fergus, yes, that is what the portal does. The portal does this. The portal does this. The staff was part of it, but the staff was connected to the portal. Yes, it is. In a certain way it is, but the staff by itself is nothing, because it needs the power of the races. It needs the power of the people. With the power of the people, the staff can do something in Iliacum, but it needs the Enki. It needs the Enki to re-establish, to build a society again, to become stronger, and then to use all their history, all their knowledge, all their background and all their traditions to discover again in a new world together with the other races and together with what all the other races brought to this new world, their destiny. So this is the beginning of the main plot of the game, okay? I say that or similar needs to be added somewhere. Oh yes, it will be added in many places. In books, in quests, but you will learn about that later, okay? So at the moment, the only thing that the player will remember about, you know, the staff, the fact that they escaped and there was a portal. That's enough, you know. For now, that's enough. So there was a portal, there was a staff, and we had to escape from our home world. And if they don't remember, you know, the comet, the ashes, I mean, it's not too much of a problem. It's okay. We will put all of that back into Iliacum when they reach special locations that we will have, because we don't have today, but we will have in the game. Okay? Okay, so I think tomorrow we finally finish it. If I have some time after work and before dinner, I will start. So maybe I will. I don't think I can do all 3, but because usually I have 1 hour and a half roughly of time. But let's see. Let's see how it goes. So maybe tomorrow I finish this. So and then what we need to do, we need to put into the screens, right? Into each screen, we need to put the text and time it so people can read it. And then I will give all this text to the same person that did the voiceover for the other piece of character creation. And I will ask him to voice over it. And then we will put the voiceover in. And that's it. I have to really go quick because tomorrow I have to wake up very early, and so I say goodbye. Thank you for watching. If you want to follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube. That's always a good idea. Also connect to Discord, download our game. Our game is available, is working right now. Even if you don't believe it, you go to planeshift.it, you click on download, and you can download it for Windows, Linux, and Mac. Incredible, huh? We are on Mac. It works, I tell you. The lore is solid, enjoying and looking forward to dive it deeper. Yeah, it will become much better. There is so much, you know, the homeworlds, the stalactite, Kadaikos on the back. I mean, all the stone labyrinths. I mean, there's an infinite possibility of creation, right? Even if the stalactite in theory is confined, right? So it's a defined space, but there is so much, you have no idea. And we could travel to other planes if we want, you know. At the moment we are not, but we are called plane shift for a reason, right? So now you have the Draken plane, which is one plane, but maybe in the future, you know, different planes, you never know. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I will see you tomorrow evening. Tomorrow evening, 9:30 European time. Bye.